Hi everyone, we're back. It's episode 11 of the 24-day farms seasons, 24-day seasons challenge. We're here on Giants Island 2009, first day of early autumn, and we've purchased a couple new pieces of equipment. We have a Massey Ferguson 200, which is a trailed forage wagon. It picks up the grass, which has been mowed and windrowed into nice even rows, and it's going to put us into this John Deere forage trailed wagon, which will then be taken and dumping into our our main silo bunker at the farm. We've already got some picked up in this one. I did a round just to test and see how things worked. We're going to start picking that up. So here we go. Go out here and turn around, pick up at the start of the windrow. I've got a couple pieces of wood there that I need to grind up at a later time. I kind of found them laying around the yard in different spots, so I'll eventually get them all cleaned up. So we'll see how far we get here with this, and we should be able to get the whole thing harvested or cleaned up before the end of the day. It's early afternoon. It's about 4:30 game time. We managed to get our field number 13 completely harvested and returned it back to the farmer's care. It took about 22,000 liters of soybeans off that farm, or off that field, so we'll see how that pans out for us when it comes time to sell it. Hopefully we can get a good return on our investment. This chopper does a really nice job. Be loading up really well. Doesn't seem to be missing too much. There's quite a bit of grass here in these rows in some places, so I used the 4-swath rake to be able to pick it up and make it into smaller rows. As you can see, we're filling up the trailer fairly quickly as well. We're already up to 35,000 liters. Not sure the exact amount that this one holds, but I'd say we're getting close now. That means to say that it's near full. For 50,000 liters. Leave it there. I'm gonna shut it off before I can disconnect. Add a little more to it. Let come down here and get out of the way for the other tractor to come up and pick it up. So I'll go get my other tractor and I'll bring it up and dump that one. I actually purchased 2 of those trailers. They're rather cheap. I need to get the tractor here. Notice this John Deere has the narrow wheels on it. I was getting it ready for harvesting potatoes, but they're not ready yet, so we'll use it as is for hauling the silage to the bunker here. It shouldn't do as much damage or any damage to the fully harvested fields. That's why it's set up with the smaller tires. Far to go to our silage trailer. Wagons are meant to go into vertical silos. And attach to the VTO. I'll have to make a couple of passes to get it all in there. And the good thing about that is you can spread it out nicely throughout the whole of the silo pit bunker. And we can go quite a bit slower through there and finish it on this row, I hope. That is going to be my plan anyways. And it's empty enough, we'll take it back up to the field up here and let it hook back up. And then I'll run to the shop and grab the other one before we start working again. That way I can finish filling both of them and then empty later. I think, guys, I'll actually run up to the shop off camera, bring that back after. For now, I'll fill up the other one, and we'll call it a stream, or a video. This is the way where I live that a lot of silage is done. The farmers are smaller farmers. They don't, if they don't do it in round bales that are wrapped, they'll do it with this type of equipment. They also do a lot of their corn this way with the small trailed foragers. Most people in the area, most farmers don't have the money to buy the larger forage machines for the amount that they're used. And quite often farmers will join together and purchase machines to work 2 or 3 different farms. Kind of just pool their money because they don't use these machines enough to justify having one on their own. Okay, let's harvest in here. Or, picking up my grass harvest, I guess, more than harvesting. Running this machine is basically the same as running an offset small baler, square baler, only it's longer, where we're trailing a second trailer. I don't know if we'll have enough room in this hopper for the rest of this field or not. My guess is it'll be close. I have lots of fields left that can be done this way, so probably I will be working at that for a while off camera. Harvest some other fields while I'm waiting for the next stage of growth on my potatoes and my corn. Green field that's planted directly ahead of me here, or on my right hand side, I'm waiting on that again as well. I'm actually just hoping that it comes into available harvest before the end of autumn. If it doesn't and we get into winter, I'm going to end up with no crop there, and I'll have to plow it under and start over again in the spring. One of the challenges of the seasons mod makes it so that sometimes crops that you plant just don't grow the way they're supposed to, or the way you think they're supposed to. And sometimes you'll end up having crops in the ground that just don't produce, and you've ended up wasting the money in the seed and fertilizer to get them there. Thankfully, by plowing some of them under, you'll get a stage of fertilization, which will help. I believe it's wheat. It might be barley, but I'm not sure. Either way, if they don't grow with seasons, it might be considered winter wheat, and it may be ready to go for the first harvest in early summer. I'm not sure how that'll work out, but it'll be interesting to find out. Again, I'm newer to playing seasons. I've played it before, but I've not often gone the 24-day route all the way through. I usually end up plowing a few fields in and having games crash and ended up losing my files. I've been pretty lucky with this one, and it's been working pretty well so far. It looks like I'm going to get the rest of this grass off this field on this pass. Clean that up and get it ready. Oh, yeah, I missed some grass there, but that's not a big deal. With Seasons mod, the grass will actually disappear, cut grass over time. Up the trailer here. That was interesting. My game just froze. So guys, we'll call that the end of this stream, or this video. We'll cut it there. And hope you all had a good day. Hope you enjoy the video. I'm always interested in any comments I receive, be it positive feedback or just how you like the series. Hopefully within the next week or so, I'll be able to get some new content coming up to the channel, as I'm looking to start putting some gold mining videos up, and also possibly some Subnautica ones, as I had mentioned earlier. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.